Mild Ivory Liquid, because young-looking hands are worth holding on to.
Good morning, Mrs. Reardon.
What are you doing here again?
I'll call it a premonition. I thought I'd give you a chance to rethink my offer, now that you've slept on it.
We'll let you know if we do, Miss Piper. In the meantime, I'd appreciate it if you'd quit hassling my wife.
Thank you, Tony. I can handle this.
Well, I went through my files, and I came up with some wonderful properties for you to look at.
Come in, won't you?
Oh, thank you. Now, I thought you'd like this. Contemporary 3-bedroom bungalow, wood-burning fireplace.
We're not interested.
Oh, well, how about this? This is charming. Contemporary 5-bedroom, centrally located, but so beautifully landscaped you'd think you were in the woods. It features solar heating, a jacuzzi, and a state-of-the-art kitchen.
You're wasting your time, Miss Piper.
Well, I don't consider it a waste of time when I could stop two such charming young people from making a tragic mistake.
You know, the only mistake I made was in thinking that I had made myself clear to you last night. You are not going to take our cottage away from us.
Oh, my dear, now, don't you think it's really a little foolish to close off your options before you really know what they are?
You know, I don't need somebody barging in here and telling me I'm foolish.
Oh, my dear, you know I didn't mean that. You're clearly an intelligent, educated woman.
Try college, Professor.
Oh, you teach at the University of Springfield. How wonderful. Why didn't you tell me? I think I have a solution to all of our problems.
Miss Piper, we don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Oh, now, look, isn't that stunning? Georgian, 2 stories, completely converted, and 1 block from the camp.
I think you better go now.
Yes, Miss Piper, we bought this place on good faith.
Tony, forget the good faith part. We paid cash. We've got papers. We intend to stay here. We intend to raise our children here. Oh. And nothing you can do is going to stop us.
Children, how lovely you're going to have children. But, my dear, have you any idea how much room you're going to need? Now, here I've got a wonderful salt box.
One more time, Miss Piper. No sale.
Well, the place looks okay. Don't stack up too much against the ranch, though. It's good enough for city living. You know, I'm surprised that you didn't want to come along and look it over yourself.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for that.
I suppose. You mind if I ask you what you and Reva were talking about while I was getting the keys?
We're talking about a lot of things. Family, Mama, and Josh.
That covers a heap of territory. Did you come to any conclusions? Well?
I am very sure now that Reva loves this family and that she wants what's best for it.
Oh, thank God. At least one of my children has got 2 eyes and a brain behind them.
Daddy, do you think Josh will ever live in this house?
I have my doubts. It's nigh under impossible to get that boy to change his mind once he has made it up.
Then why go through with all this?
Reva is convinced she can make Joshua walk again. And I'm going to do everything I can to support her while she is trying.
Daddy, I want her to succeed just as much as you do, but it just seems futile. You know how bitter Josh still is about your marriage.
Are you suggesting that me and Reva should split up?
No, sir. I am just stating the facts as I see them.
But you don't have any opinions to pass along with those facts, huh?
Daddy, I want this family to be whole again and happy. I wish Mama were here. She would know how to handle this. It never, ever mattered how angry we got at each other. She could always just, you know, smooth down our ruffled feathers and make everything all right. How did she do that?
Your Mama was a great soul, Patricia.
You know what I remember about her? She never ever took sides.
True.
Not ever, yeah.
Sitting in a rocking chair, nodding her head, listen to what all of you had to say.
Yeah. And she'd keep rocking and keep us talking to each other until we would finally understand what the other one was talking about, and all the anger would just seep away. Before we knew it, she'd have us laughing and slapping each other on the back. Daddy, she made it so easy.
She did indeed. Of course, the problem we got now might have even stumped Miss Martha, seeing as how some of the parties involved won't go near the others, let alone try and talk it out.
I know. Josh and Billy won't give an inch. They are determined to squeeze Reva out of this family.
How do you feel about that?
For a day or two, I felt exactly the way they do.
And after that?
And after that, I realized that if I really loved you, and I do love you, that I have no right to judge you or to stand in the way of your happiness, ever. Yeah.
I love you too, Patricia, and I am so proud of you. You are your mama's daughter, no doubt about it. You got a heart just as big as she had. My baby.
What? Oh, I didn't know you could move that fast. You went like a flash from that tree
Yeah, well,
to the
you
water.
moved pretty fast, too, if you were covered with little red ants. Oh.
Yeah, well, I guess you just got to be more careful. Take a nap next time, huh?
No, well, you're the one who picked out that spot under the willow.
Yeah.
You
What?
knew.
Well, yeah, I guess it did.
You knew about those ants on that hill. What, you little
What?
dirty low-down? I'm gonna get you for this. I'm
Oh,
gonna get
hey,
you for this.
ow.
Okay.
You want to get tickled, huh? You want to get tickled?
Hey, what's
Huh? I'm hungry. How about you?
Oh. Me too. Yeah. Why don't you go fix some hamburgers? While I get my nap in.
Oh, and what have I done, Minnie, to deserve such an honor?
You know, you're the best cook around. Oh, by the way, it's a wood-burning stove.
Oh, it is?
So,
So I get to round up the kindling, too, right?
well, kindling won't do much good. You'll have to split some logs in the back.
Okay. In the meantime, Mindy, why don't you make the patties and start the fire?
No.
Yes, you need the exercise. Plus, to get us warmed up for this afternoon writing.
Writing?
Yes, writing, Mindy. You were the one who told me about the stables up the road, right?
Well, listen, you can do all the writing you want, but I'm gonna spend the afternoon in bed.
You talk a good game, don't you? All this talk about equality of the sexes. Nothing but a bunch of hot air, isn't it? You really are the weaker sex.
What?
You heard me.
For your information, buddy, I have never met a man who could match me pound for pound. I could take you on like that.
Ho, 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 ho.
It's true. I could prove it.
This I gotta see. How?
Well, wrestle.
Wrestle. Okay? Wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Oh, no, not like that.
What?
There's only one true way to test speed, strength, and agility. Down.
Announce